What's up everyone, this is Isha and I've got an exciting collaboration with Domestika. This video is special since it's my first vid doing a voiceover, and today I'll be taking a course about how to draw human faces, and of course I'll share my progress with you as I draw for a week. I am doing warm-up sketches first before going to the main practice, and I really like drawing eyes rather than noses and lips. I just love the details and everything about them. And there's also a lesson for this one on the course that I am taking where you'll learn about the structures, but here I'm not going to draw them in so much detail since this is just a warm-up sketch. In case you don't know what Domestika is, it is the largest creative community where students can take a variety of creative courses taught by industry experts. The platform offers courses in a wide range of topics such as illustration, painting, sketching, design, animation, lettering, and many more. If you're interested in learning about any of the things I mentioned, I highly recommend taking a course here. You can also interact with the community, show your progress, final project of the course, and much more. I am going to leave the link in the description so that you can review the courses they offer. And if you want to get a discount, you can buy a course and use my exclusive code pateseich10, which will give you an additional 10% off on top of any existing discounts. I've already took some first few lessons from the course that I'm taking, which is about how to draw a human face by Gabriela Nico, and it covers the general rules like the structures of the head, the eyes, nose, lips, the proportions, shading and hatching, etc. All in all, it's really interesting and I've gotten more familiar with the fundamentals, which is necessary when you really want to improve how to draw. I've only set my time for this warm-up for about 30 minutes because I always challenge myself to sketch faster. It's like a practice that I always do every day. Even for 10 minutes, for example, before I eat my breakfast, I sketch first, and that's after I do journaling in the morning. It's a very great practice when you want to become more familiar with the techniques, whatever they are, whatever you use. Just show up every day. So I'm already done with this warm-up sketches, which only took me about less than 30 minutes. This is the first course that I'm currently taking. Portrait Sketchbooking, Explore the Human Face by the very talented artist Gabriela Nico. I've been a big fan of this artist since 2019 and I really love her works. When I saw her in Domestika, I knew I had to learn from her. And I also wanted to improve my skills in sketching portraits. I've been a self-taught artist for so long and I wanted to step up my skills and actually learn something from other artists too. So this course seems like a perfect fit. It's about learning how to draw facial features like the fundamentals of portraiture, tracking your progress in a sketchbook. This will take you through the basics of drawing portraits down to the finer details. You learn about proportion, structure, and more by drawing 3 different types of portraits. There are several things really, and I'm getting excited to dive in and see what I can learn. I've already looked for some references on Pinterest, and if you want to use them, I'll link it in the description below. I plan to sketch them on a paper since I want the 3 references to be on the same page, but I think I'll go with a sketchbook. This time I'll use colored pencils instead of graphite. As for me, graphite pencils are kind of messy. That's why I love colored pencils more, even though it's a bit pricier. There's also cheap pencils that I think is good, but it doesn't really matter what brand you use. It's the skill that is more important. I'll use Scarlet Red for the profile one, Quinacridone Violet for the front view portrait, and French Ultramarine for the 3/4. This is me scared to draw a circle. I know I'm not the only one here. After successfully drawing a circle, I draw this vertical line on the side. Then I draw these three lines to divide the face into thirds where the eyebrows, nose, and jaw are. Now I'm just simply sketching the base outline under light pressure so I can still repeat the lines. I'm already loving the first few lessons of the course. It really has a detailed explanation, and Gabriella's teaching style is both engaging and informative. She breaks down complex concepts into easy to understand segments using clear visuals and demonstrations to illustrate her points. Her passion for portrait sketching is really evident in every lesson. I really love the effects that the colored pencils give, but this is just my preference. You can definitely do this with graphite pencils as well. I think this is okay now. I know it's a bit weird at first when sketching the base outline since it's kind of far from the reference, but you gotta trust it. about 3/4, which is actually my favorite portrait position. Same rules in this one, you divide the face into thirds as a guide to the placement of the hairline down to the jaw. Throughout the course, I've actually gained a deeper understanding of facial proportions, the art of capturing expressions, and the nuances of shading to create depth and dimension. And anyone can actually learn from the course. It's much easier to draw people when you know the fundamentals, so it's better to really spend time learning it. If you've been wanting to learn something new or you want to level up your skills, now is the great opportunity because it's Black Friday sale, and don't forget to use my code pateseich10 so you can have an additional 10% discount. And if you want to take the specific courses I took, I will be linking them all in my description below. And that's how it turned out for 7 days. I really liked the results, I had a great time doing it, and I learned so much from the course. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments or send me a DM on Instagram. I'll try to keep an eye out. And thanks for watching till the end. Take care everyone, see you soon!